We're live.
We're live. Here we are.
Oh, look, this is...
Okay, yeah, there's the delay.
Right.
Of course. So much for looking professional.
When have we ever done that?
We tried. We gave it a shot.
We tried. We could try again. Maybe next time.
Next time.
We count on it.
No. Yeah. So, hope you liked our little intro. Welcome to the show.
My intro is all him.
Yeah, I'm to blame. Blame me. I will take it. Put me on the cross. I'll take it. How's your week been?
Yeah, hot.
Hot
and bullshit.
Hot and bullshit. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yours?
Hot and bullshit.
Awesome.
Hot
and bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right, Herc. Right, your mama.
Yeah. Hey, nope. Cut it out.
Well, Gail's watching us. Hi, Gail. That's on Facebook.
So the big thing, or a big thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Slipknot.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
I missed the first one. So this is the second single.
Yeah, the chocolate cone, right? The first one.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I liked it.
Really?
I do.
It made me go back to the whole pandemic thing.
Yeah.
Made me lose time.
Yeah.
I feel like it just brought out an album. It was 2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
And
Corey Taylor brought out an album.
yeah, and he brought out his own in that time. But I was just like, holy shit, because the fact that it was just in April that they were here playing a show.
Yeah, it was. Dude,
and then all of a sudden now there's an album. And I'm like, holy shit. The big rumor is that they just threw an album out there that it might be unreleased songs, and it's just an album to get out of their contract.
You think? Well, I heard a lot of it.
I heard something about that. It's just to get out of their obligation that it took them. And this is the
Thanks,
one.
Gail. You have a good night.
This is the one that really got me, was the fact that they released 7 albums.
Yeah.
In like 25 years.
That's a lot.
That's what I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I was just like, wow. That's not a lot. But they've done tons of shows in that time.
Yeah, they have their own road tour or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But not fest.
Yeah, they do an annual or semi-annual or biannual, whatever. Every couple of years they do a show. Almost went to this one. I know that's a long time ago. Hey, Pat, glad to make it. Yeah, like I remember. Oh, I have to turn that one down. Glad to make it. That's like a huge deal to get out of a fucking contract.
It is huge.
Yeah. Because then, you're not giving all your money to these guys.
Yeah, but that's funny now. You say, because you get people that want these fucking record contracts. Then let's take a little fucking known band that ripped me off because they're supposed to retire already. Motley fucking Crue with big crocodile tears. Those fucking cocksuckers. They
did the same thing.
They did the same thing.
They did, and their albums would be like best of with like 2 or 3 new
extra
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did.
That wasn't my point, but I was pretty stoned, so I forget what my fucking point was. But it was actually pretty fucking good. I just had to trash Motley Crue a little bit. Then I lost my train of thought. Except Mick Mars, he's cool.
I hear they might kick. I guess it's not their tour. It's called the Stadium Tour. It's not their tour, and I hear they might be kicking them off.
Def Leppard?
I hear they might be kicking Motley Crue off the show.
Yeah, Def Leppard might be kicking the Crew off.
Yeah.
It's Def Leppard, Crew, Poison, and whatever, that chick, Joan Jett.
And Joan Jett.
So I think the other big headline would be Def Leppard.
And then,
I don't really think Poison would have a say in it.
fuck, they're just happy to be there.
That's right.
Like, seriously, when was the last time you heard anything new from Poison?
Oh, fuck. Boy, I don't really listen for it, but yeah, it's been a long time.
Long time. There's obscure new albums from them from like 2007.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, if you can find it, I don't even think it's on Spotify. It's like
that obscure.
Yeah. So, all that aside, but it's just good to track on them. They might come back a little later in this episode because of one of the topics that you and I came up with. And we've never discussed this one yet, is gimmicks.
Yes, gimmicks.
And then, you know what? This week, I didn't think about the show at all.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I just started thinking about it like last second. And it makes me think a little bit better. Like, I got too much time, and I'm like, this, that, and the other. But I'm like, you know what? The fucking gimmick's been there since the fucking dawn of time. Rock and roll.
Of course it's been.
All of a sudden I was just like, fucking Beatles.
Yeah.
Mop tops.
Mop tops.
You know, they all had the same haircut. They wore the suits.
Yeah.
That was a gimmick.
Sure was.
It became a gimmick. The Stones were the original bad boys.
Yeah, I guess that was the first bad boys of rock.
The fact that, getting busted with drugs, getting busted with underage girls,
Yeah.
Just shit like that.
Well, everybody's underage compared to Keith Richards.
Oh yeah, he was. I think I saw him in an episode of the Flintstones.
The live action version.
Live action. Yeah, so gimmicks in rock and roll, and they've been there since the dawn of time. There's been some bad ones, I think.
Green Joe.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that was all about. Yeah, Green Jello was a bad one.
Yeah. They were like a sugar coat. They seemed like a candy coated guar is what they tried to rip off.
Yeah, it just seemed like that album, the one album that they brought out. I think it was just one album.
I think it was just one album too.
And it just seemed like it was quite guar-esque lyrics and stuff like that. They didn't do
guar-esque but kiddish lyrics. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but anybody,
yeah.
Three Little Pigs. I mean, come on.
But even it was very, very immature lyrics, I guess, would be the way to say it.
Well, yeah, but they were trying to come across as, I don't know what they were trying.
They weren't. No, I didn't. Yeah, that's just it. Didn't get them. Doesn't make them bad.
Doesn't make them bad. What makes them bad is like you said.
Doesn't make them bad is the fact that I went and saw them.
That
Three Little Pigs was the third song they played, and fuck, it lasted so goddamn long.
Crazy Bitch?
No, it was Two Crazy Bitches.
Holy Jesus!
It was seriously, it was over 20-something minutes.
It's called milking it.
And it was just
but
I don't even know if it was the original band. It was just the singer, but it was just really.
But also too, though, it was a bowling alley. I mean, fuck.
Oh yeah, and the only reason I was there was because Never opened up.
Yeah.
Really sorry I missed your show. A couple weeks ago, Rick. I was trying to double dip that day. I went to a wedding that afternoon, and then I'm like, wedding won't be over. We'll be able to go to the show. And all of a sudden, and then it's just like, oh man. And then
I prayed what wasn't going. My heart was broken. I couldn't show up by myself. I couldn't do this. I fucking lost the will to live at that point. I just thought to fuck it.
You said I'm not feeling well, and I said
no. I never said I'm just not feeling it.
Oh,
I said I'm feeling it. I lost my will to live.
I said I need you to take the night off. I need you 100% for the show last Monday.
Which would have been fun because I was doing the show last Monday. I said I wasn't feeling well. I said I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, okay.
I was fucking a big case of the fucking lazies had overtopped me. Like, fuck it.
Not only that, they were second.
Yeah.
They went on at like 8 o'clock or 8:30 or something like that was the plan for them to get on. So.
Well, I saw Todd the other day.
I haven't seen him since Canada Day. But even then he was running around in circles.
Yeah.
He was going crazy. In a good way.
Yeah. Well, it's his place.
It's his place, and he's running. And he's
running
the shit. Yeah. It was still a good show. What are some other bad gimmicks?
Bad gimmicks.
Let's start with the bad ones first.
All right.
We'll probably come back to them as we go.
A bad gimmick. Personally, for me, and it's not because of the Christian aspect or the religion or whatever. It was the fucking yellow and black fucking gimmick that Striper fucking had. Everything was yellow and black fucking B stripe. Fuck, that was annoying.
It was a little annoying. It was hard to take something like that seriously. And a guy that we're not allowed to name that his name rhymes with Freddie back of the car. Eddie Trunk.
Oh, okay.
Who's on satellite radio.
Coming for you.
I've heard him talk to his name, the lead singer, guitar player from Striper,
Michael Sweet.
Michael Sweet, yes, thank you. Michael Sweet. I've heard him talk to him, and I actually caught it, and then it made me look into it. Mm-hmm. This was a year or two ago, probably. That guy's got a lot of albums. Mm-hmm. They're, and there's Striper, which is the Christian thing, and then there's Michael Sweet, which is like more of a rock, less religious. Less religious. Noah's Isaiah, whatever it was on the cover of that album. Very talented guy that never quit. He never quit going. He's still going. And somebody's watching him because somebody's funding it.
Yeah, well, so people are watching Don Dawkins too, and he fucking licks the crack of donkeys. Fucking awful.
He licks the crack of Dunkins.
He's fucking terrible.
I haven't caught up with him, so.
Oh yeah, you're never into him. I've always liked the albums, but
Dream
Wars because that's never.
Yeah.
I've always liked it, but they're a studio band. They can't. Not George Lynch though. He's pretty fucking wicked. But Don Dawkins is like Vince can't sing live.
Yeah, never got it.
Do it in the studio, but can't do it in the fucking live.
I do like and appreciate.
Man of War's gimmick is cheesy. Yes, it is.
The biggest cheese of all, though, Pat, and it's like the good cheese. This is the cheese that you spend a lot of money on to make the most perfect lasagna, and I'm gonna fucking call it guar.
I couldn't agree.
It's cheese at its best,
dude. I subscribed to Shudder at home,
just to get that fucking video.
Well, I was just scanning across. I didn't even know it was out there. I fucking came across it and they guar. I was like, oh fuck yeah! I started watching.
Hosted by Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al's in it.
Yeah, I got it. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna ask you if you watched that yet.
I watched half of it. I'm gonna watch the other half tonight.
It looks.
But it's cool. They talk about the old days and shit when they first started, how they had crafty little costumes and.
Yeah, because they were going for a long time.
Yeah.
They go well into, I think, early 80s and mid 80s.
Yeah, down there. But yeah,
whenever Hello came out.
Yeah, that was like 90 or something.
No, I thought there was another one before that.
No, Hello was the first one.
I thought there, for some reason, I kept thinking there was one that came out like in the really early.
I thought Hello was the very first one. They're saying that's the first one they made, and they said it sounded like crap. They said it sounded like it was coming from a Chinese fucking radio. The recording.
88 Hello. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Sure. I for some reason I thought it was a little bit earlier than that. Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought it was like 86.
There you go, there's your bone.
Yeah, no,
they're cheese, total cheese, and they actually made a living off it.
And it was well done cheese.
Yeah, it is better than Velveeta.
Oh, cheese, Velveeta.
Jalapeno Velveeta, buddy. Jalapeno, boom.
You know what? I just thought of a bad one though, and I wrote it down, and that's why I remember it.
What?
Nelson.
Oh, those two, the pretty boys with the big
twins.
Twins with the big, long flowing blonde hairs.
Yeah, like what kind? And the fact that they were Rick Nelson. No.
Yeah.
Ricky Nelson. Yeah.
Rick Nelson. Yeah.
Yeah, they were his kids.
Oh, were they Ricky Nelson's kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
And which was from the old black and white show Ozzie and Harriet.
Yeah, yeah.
So they were like this, and it was such a gimmick. Nelson's. They were such a bad gimmick.
They were.
It was.
They also had, if you say they're Ricky Nelson's kids, they got the name too. So
yeah, like the fact that it was an entitled gimmick. And back in those days, they would just sign contracts.
Oh fuck yeah, give them contracts.
In rock and heavy metal and all that back then. They do it now in rap and hip hop, and you see these people, they get like these contracts, like the amount of music that comes out in rap and hip hop that you just never even hear about is fucking ridiculous.
I bet.
And they're the ones that are getting it right now. They'll get like this one, and it's all singles now. Nobody brings out an album.
Spotify. It's I want this song off that album.
Yeah.
Me, of course I got my playlist of them.
It's a whole album of that.
Yeah, I like having the whole album down there. Because once a ride, I'd like to listen to that full fucking album.
Once in a while, you will hear a number 7, 8 track that you will like.
Yeah.
That's like, as you get further into the album, that's the deeper tracks, and you find.
Well, because you got let's say Slipknot there, because that's one of the newest ones out.
Yeah.
Now that one, they got that one. I'll bet you, and they got the chapel. I bet you there's a couple more songs on that song that aren't going to be exposed as a single. They're fucking killer.
Oh yeah, like for me, when I listen to, what is it called? This Is the End.
That song?
Yeah, is that song?
Yeah, Die Until You Sing or Sing Until
You Die. Sing Until You Die, yeah. I found it very, I don't know, soft. It wasn't heavy.
It started, and then
it kind of picks up, but I didn't, which is like, and I kind of liked it. I'm going to admit it. I liked it. But then I was like, you know what? Like, I gotta go back to the 2019 album because I gave that album a huge chance back then.
Which one was that?
I gotta remember. I did listen to it again today. It was called "We Are Not Your Kind."
Oh yeah. You had that Neo Forte or whatever it's called. That's my favorite song on the album.
Oh, really? Interesting. So I listened to that one again, and I was like, it was heavy, not my sound, not really into that kind of thing. But then, so when I listened to the new one, I was like, it's kind of catchy. And I was like, I don't remember this kind of sound on the last album. So, but never really getting into these 7 albums over the last 25 years. I've never really got into any Slipknot at all.
Which is fair enough.
So I don't have a good, honest opinion. I'm just going off of the last 2 albums.
Actually, you do have a better honest opinion because there's people like me that are a fan of Slipknot. They're going to be a little more biased towards it.
No, yeah, that's what exactly.
You, on the other hand, who are a fan of Slipknot, but
I keep it. I
appreciate the music.
I appreciate the music.
Yeah, okay, open mind. That's a good balance, right? Not like someone like me that they might lean a little towards give more props than it's due, I guess. If it sucked, I'd say, yeah, it's not bad. I kind of liked it. But
they also fit into the beginning theme of the show of gimmicks.
Gimmicks, that's right.
And every time over the last 25 years, that's fucking crazy to say, when the album comes out, it's such a big deal on the new masks of Slipknot. What are they all wearing?
Actually, it's really only...
It's like a fucking red carpet at the Oscars.
It's really only Corey Taylor that changes the actual look of his mask. Everybody else keeps the same theme, but might
alter it.
Clown might alter it a bit, like put some naked one album it'll be shiny, the next one it'll be, just a variation of it. But it's really Corey Taylor that goes out and changes them. The actual physical, but I mean,
I've seen it where they do alter it.
Right? He is the front man, so you gotta keep it fresh.
They do alter it a little bit.
Who wants to see Vince Neil all the time on fucking stage? Not me. Put a fucking mask on.
Fucking put a paper bag on that fucking thing. Fucking send out the fucking bag lady from out in the corner because she probably looks the same. Sings the same too.
Damn straight. Without a teleprompter.
Yeah.
Oh, did you fucking see? I was watching that Google News feed. And then, the Google on the phone, right? Yeah. And it said, there was one story that said, Vince Neil threatened to quit if Nikki Sixx doesn't turn his bass down.
Which is, okay, which is funny because I did think it was too bassy at the
final one?
The final
The final one I ever went to?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Motley Crue.
Where I brought my fucking hammer. And I fucking put those nails in the coffin.
There you go, Nikki.
Yeah. Somebody needed some money.
Yeah. Well, I think Vince did because he has a lot of bills. Lawyer bills.
I think they all do.
I'm sure they all do.
One band that has many gimmicks over the years. And maybe some of them aren't gimmicks, and maybe some of them are just changing with times. Mm-hmm. Kiss,
of course.
They're
like the kings of them.
They took the New York Dolls.
That's what they wanted to be at first.
And
Alice Cooper, they mixed it all up, and they came.
And I can pretty much say they pretty much. For the time in the 70s, not the Kiss and makeup now, but the Kiss from 73, 74 to 80.
Yeah,
they perfected it.
They sure did. They got it right. They found what worked.
Yeah, and as well as I need that.
Of course, everybody.
When it comes to the Stadium Rock.
Yeah,
when you go to there's the Stadium Rock, and then there's your club show and shit like that. When I go to the Stadium show, I need that's the fucking bar.
I need a show.
The bar is way up there. If you can't fucking jump over that bar,
I don't need fucking trees playing ukuleles looking at each other. I want a fucking show.
I need fucking shit blowing up. I need fire. I need pyro. I need a fucking dude on a hoop. I need fucking guitars flying in the air. I need a fucking guy sitting on a fucking trash can.
Yep, singing a slow song to some fucking woman named Beth.
Who may or may not have existed.
She didn't exist. Actually, you know what? He actually called it Beck because his girlfriend at the time was Becky. Peter Criss says, and Gene Simmons says, Jesus Christ, it sounds like you're singing to Jeff Beck. Why don't you change it to Beth?
Yeah.
And there you go.
Okay. A little history for you. You know what, Pat? Right there. Ramones. They were on my list for gimmicks.
You bet.
The fucking leather jackets, t-shirts, and fucking jeans.
Yep. The basic.
Yeah, and
the Converse shoes.
Yeah, and they did that, and that's what they did, and they did it. They did it good. They
also created a fucking whole fucking genre of music.
Yeah, of like that whole garage sound. I did have the Ramones on there. Slipknot, Alice.
He was one that basically really started the big show.
Yeah, when he started getting
show.
Yeah, when he went solo, it was more when he went solo that he started getting into the whole theatrics.
Yeah, well, so they did it for Schools Out and all that stuff too. I remember, or $1 Billion Babies. I remember seeing fucking old video clips of that. Then he had the Sasquatch back then too. But yeah, it was Alice Cooper. I remember kissing Alice Cooper, and I thought, fuck, why? We should be able to do something like that. And because he saw the show that Alice put on, and they thought, well, we can do that. We can do it bigger. Yeah. And then that evolved, and then I guess Kiss would evolve into shit like Judas Priest and Motor, shit like that, the heavier stuff. I don't know, man. It just it all. And then you got Slipknot now, who wears the masks because, well, that's what they fucking do.
Yeah. You got your mask guys. You got your Guar.
Except sorry, let me say something. Except Slipknot, they're not like Kiss was, where you couldn't see them without their makeup. If they're not wearing their mask, they don't care if they get their picture taken.
Yeah, no, it's also a different time, right?
Exactly. Plus, it's been there, been done.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, so you brought up the Back from the Dead Motley Crue. They came out with their fucking leather.
Yeah, with their leather, and they lit Nikki Sixx on fire, and they had Mick Mars spit the blood.
Yeah, they totally.
Yeah, it was a ripoff.
It was a bit of a ripoff, yeah.
But I mean, when you're starting out, well, fucking don't you rip off?
I've never really looked into it because I'm not a real journalist. I'm just a fucking pretend one.
I make it up as I go.
A big gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Wasp.
Yeah.
What does it stand for? Did it actually stand for anything?
I don't really know if it stood for anything, but their gimmick was because everybody on the Sunset Strip back in the day. So I just,
like they put the little things in there.
Yeah, they put it down. I guess maybe let people fucking make up what it says.
Make up what you want, right?
Right. But I mean, but also too, back in the day, everybody at the clubs they said you had to stand out, right? I mean, like you had Motley Crue that were all fucking. At the time, all leather and part. Then you had fucking Poison that were all glammy lipstick and shit.
Lipstick, yeah.
And then Wasp, they wanted something different, so they fucking just took raw meat. They had some girl in the back. They cut her up with a chainsaw and throw raw meat to the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
a little bit of the Alice.
Yep.
A little bit of the show.
Yep.
And then they did the whole.
And then he did the kind of like I'd say almost East Philly rip-off thing and lift his fucking thing up and fucking sparks would come shooting out of his jock strap.
Oh, and you had the big blade.
Yeah, the big saw blade. Yeah.
Yeah, but they had the gimmick of. They did do some gimmicks.
Yeah, and the saw blade was the 80s was full gimmicks. Yeah, saw blade I think would. I think the saw blade is what I consider their gimmick most of all.
Yeah. You know, like you if you break them down to the roots, their music does not fit what they were doing.
No, it doesn't.
It was, and the funny thing is it was taught to us in school when we took. Remember when we took like music composition?
Oh yeah,
barely. And we were told like bands like that, they're just playing blues and they're speeding it up, and we're like, whatever.
Yeah,
didn't even care at the time, but some reason it stuck with me.
Hi, Jenna.
It did stick with me for some reason of then you listen to it later and like, yeah, bands like Wasp, Cinderella,
especially Cinderella.
yeah, they really did.
They kind of their first album, they kind of had the rock and roll thing to it, I guess, like the glam rock stuff. But as they got more,
I think when they got more
secure, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because of the fact that back then they threw a whole bunch of money at you.
Yeah, and you
this is your producer, and this is what you're going to play, and this is what you're going to do, and then you sold out, and you didn't sell out when you went to go play with some fucking chick.
That's right.
I can't even think of her name anymore.
Which one?
The one that Nina Strauss going to go play with.
Oh, Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato. That's not selling out.
No, it's not selling out. That's her job.
She's a hired gun.
She's a hired gun. It's her job to play guitar for people.
It's just so funny that I still think about that guy. There's so many things wrong with what that guy was saying about how she's selling up. I'm like,
I know.
She's endorsed by Ibanez.
So, well, apparently I saw somewhere. I think it was on either Facebook. She's like one of the best guitar player in the world. So, and she's a hired gun. What is she doing wrong? Nothing.
Nothing.
You know
who else was a fucking hired gun? Joey Jorgensen became a hired gun after he left Slipknot. And he said he made more fucking money after Slipknot.
Did he?
Than he did with Slipknot.
Well,
being a hired gun.
Oh yeah. For when we were doing when we saw him with Zombie.
When we saw him with Rob Zombie.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's cool.
Like I honestly, you look at that show that we saw.
Yeah.
Zombie played.
Yeah.
I don't think fucking Rob took any fucking money home that day. You had John 5.
Yeah.
You had Joey Jorgensen.
Yeah. And you had Piggy D.
And Piggy D.
Right.
They were a hired gun band.
But those hired guns will always get called back. I mean, not Joey Jorgensen, but
you look at that band that guy that Rob Zombie had that day that we went and saw him.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way Rob took any money home that day. That's why he has to fucking make movies. Because he's fucking losing money, probably.
Losing money going on tour.
He's probably losing money going on tour, so he has to fucking make movies.
But yeah, it's a funny thing though, because Gingerfish, Rob Zombie's fucking drummer, is fucking the old Manson drummer, and just like Johnny Five's the old fucking Manson guitar player.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, it's like Manson's fucking band there.
Another gimmick.
Manson total fucking gimmick.
And then fucking, you would have to say a fucking ripoff of Alice Cooper.
Totally.
Where did Vince Fermier get Alice from? You know?
Okay, yeah, I heard. You always hear the story about the Ouija board.
Okay, no, because I'm just like, is it just like because Marilyn Manson is like it's Marilyn Monroe?
Oh, okay.
Manson.
Look, I remember seeing Alice. Well, I know everybody has heard the Ouija board story, how they're talking, what should they went out. But it wasn't. Alice Cooper said it's not. It was on the video of one of the fucking home videos
yeah.
that those get. I think Barney had it, the little guy we know called Barney that we're not going to mention. He's not my friend because he ain't fucking talking to us. We don't see you here anymore. Show yourself and repair your friendship. But no, Alice said he said something like it's not one of the Ouija, but he said he's thinking of all the creepy things like with syllables like. He's thinking Baby Jane, all
okay.
that Lizzie Borden, Baby Jane, Alice Cooper. He said it kind of all falls into the same rhythm.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering if it was taken from
like an old movie name or something,
like Alice in Wonderland.
No, I think that's what I heard.
I never really looked into it. Didn't really care. Just liked it.
Yep.
Whereas Manson was Marilyn Monroe,
the male,
and I know
the female pop icon and the serial killer last.
Yeah. But I do know that he took the last name from DB Cooper.
What's that?
He was a notorious bank robber.
I know who he is, and he disappeared.
And that's where I heard that he got the last name from.
Oh, Alice Cooper. I'm thinking, man, I'm on the Manson track.
Oh, you're still on the Manson track.
Yeah,
sorry.
I should have figured out Cooper.
No, I heard that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alice in Wonderland and DB Cooper combo for sure. The Offspring calls it.
Yeah, could be. Yeah,
it could be.
Sense.
It's too, well, it's a chick on fucking mushrooms and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want this mushroom or do you want this
Eat
mushroom?
this, drink this. Yes, please.
From a cat.
And you're talking to the stone caterpillar. Who are you?
Yeah.
He is my favorite.
Yeah. What do you think about all the fucking black metal?
Black metal?
Where they all do like the.
Oh, like the Kiss makeup, the black and white with the other. Yeah. It's been done.
I never really got into it myself.
I've never gotten into black metal either, but I do see they all
do the corpse.
They look like Gene Simmons type thing with the makeup and the black and white makeup. And I'm not saying exactly like it, but along the lines.
Yeah.
Like fucking leather outfits and makeup. And,
yeah, it's been done. Did you ever think that Brittany Fox was a gimmick?
Oh, they're crap. The whole fucking thing. They always remind me of AC2 for some reason.
Oh, no, sorry, not Brittany Fox. I'm not thinking Brittany. They were a girl band and it had Fox in the name. Maybe they didn't.
I don't know.
They were a female hair band.
Vixen?
Vixen, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, there's no Fox there. They're all Foxes. Boing!
Yeah, so was that a gimmick, though?
Yeah, it was, because they're a chick band.
And it's a shame that they do take that gimmick.
Yeah, well, why not? Anything to make it, right? There's one less dick you have to suck backstage.
Oh, no, then when you're Vixen, you're sucking all the dicks backstage.
No, they're sucking your dick backstage.
No, I always thought that.
There's the little blonde guy.
Oh, now you called him out.
Oh, you're back, buddy.
Called him out.
Say hi. Pretend you're watching.
Yeah, pretend you're watching their short little blonde-haired guy that we shall not name Barney. No, I always thought that they always got a bad rap, like girls.
Vixen?
Not Vixen, but just
just chicks
in
general. Chick bands in general.
Like right back to Cherry Bomb. Runaways.
Yeah, we always did it.
You had some girls with some fucking talent playing with, and then you had Sherry Curry, underage, singing.
But that was back in the day, dude. Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, no, it was. But
it's not like today, though.
It was still a gimmick.
Oh, yeah, it was still a gimmick.
It was just. But so much talent in that band. You had like Joan Jett, Lita Ford, Sherry Curry,
and the other two,
and the bass player that went on to, I think she went on to go play with either the Bangles or the Go-Go's. I can't remember one of them.
Yeah, cool.
And
I like the Bangles.
I love it. Fuck, that's the show right there. Baby metal is a gimmick. Yeah, Pat, baby metal is a gimmick that I can't get into that. I can't even get into it. I don't even think about it.
I don't want to. I'm afraid if I get busted, it'll be on my computer or my phone.
No, it's just like I've seen like a bit of it from like Japan or something shit like that.
Yeah.
But apparently it's like big over there.
Everything's big in Japan. You see how tall those people are?
I'm going to hell, I don't know which order.
Anyways, baby metal.
Yeah, baby metal. It's a huge gimmick that like I said, I can't get into it. It might as well be choreographed, made up in a studio. Boy band, girl group.
Yeah, boy band. Yeah, that's what they
it might as well be that.
Yeah,
it might as well be the fucking Spice.
That fucking what's his pickle, Simon Cowell.
Yeah, it might as be that.
You all won the contest. Now you're all baby metal as long as you're under 3 feet tall.
Yeah, you know.
Wait, you're Japanese. You're all part of baby metal. You're all under 3 feet tall.
Yeah. You know, it's like that. I see it as just it's a flash in the pan gimmick that nobody's probably gonna remember except for some weirdo on fucking Jeopardy.
Yeah.
What is baby metal?
Yeah, he'll remember it.
I'll remember it.
But now I will too because you fucking mentioned it. That one time I'm watching Jeopardy, we're probably I'm like 80 years fucking old, and it's on because I can't turn the fucking channel. And it'll say, "What is baby metal?" I'll think, "Holy fuck!" And I'll get thrown right back to this point in time.
Yeah. So, holy shit, we've been yammering for fucking a long time on this fucking topic.
That's all right, man.
That's all right.
Hey, my topic's fun. You just gotta play it, so.
Yeah. So, Saturday night, I went and watched Rise Against.
Mm-hmm.
They were the headliner.
Where were you? Where was it?
It was at the P&E Forum.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
There's about 2,000+ there. Good crowd.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is fuck, I hate all you people that showed up. It was a lot of their first concerts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because there was this fucking 2-year gap of no fucking shows.
And now everybody's of age, and now oh, Jesus Christ.
And not only that, they started like learning about different music and stuff like that because of the fact
from Stranger Things.
Things like that. Like, and they're learning about all this stuff. And there was this 20-something-year-old girl there, and she's like screaming in my face, "This is my first concert!" And I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" She goes, "Well, I went to Rihanna one time." And I was just like, and she's like, "Is this your first show?" And I was like, "Fuck Jesus fucking Christ, I've been going to shows since 1986. And then all of a sudden the whole fucking place shut up.
Are you serious?
2,000 fucking people fucking heard me, and they're like, they all sit down on the ground and like, the old man's gonna talk.
We're gonna hear a story from the wise one.
Yeah. All of a sudden I was the wise one. And then they're all like, "Tell us, wise one, what were the shows like?"
A lot better than this shit.
And I was like, "Well, I saw Queensryche and I didn't know who they were." And then they were followed by Motley Crue. I really only knew one song, and it was "Home Sweet Home," but I still went. And then it just escalated from there. You were the concert grandpa. Yeah, I was. I really was, and because you know, I'm closing it on 50, and I was in that fucking mosh pit.
There you were.
And it was a good time. This is funny. I haven't told the story yet because
listen, fuckers.
Because I was waiting for this moment. I went there with my youngest son, Brady. He's 21.
Yeah.
And at one point, we were like fucking gunslingers in a fucking shootout. We were fucking back to back in the fucking mosh pit, fucking pushing people off. It was, and I started fucking laughing because I'm like, I'm not thinking about where I am at the fucking. I'm lost. I'm not lost in the show or nothing. I'm fucking thinking I'm back to back like this. I'm like, fuck, this is fucking hilarious. I'm like, shit, this is too fucking funny. And
anyways, how was Rise Against?
Very good, very interactive with the crowd. Probably good stage presence, but 23 years in the field, and they knew how to do it. The Used was right before them. Another 20 plus years. Both the post-punk thing where there's a little bit of melodic to it, and then there's a little bit of growling, yelling bit to it as well. And the opener was Senses Failed, and they failed big time. Let me tell you, they were a 5-piece band, and only 4 of them showed up. They left out the best guy out of all of them, the bass player. There's no fucking bass player. There was fucking parts of the song where it was just the bass and it was still going, and I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking playing off a fucking either a backing track or there's a dude backstage playing to fucking ultimate guitar or some bullshit. They went and grabbed some fucking dude off of fucking Craigslist that knew how to fucking play and such bass player for hire. It was just, and I was just like, what the fuck? I was just as somebody, and it was a term that came out years ago that, and Mrs. Aaron calls it to me all the time when I say this fucking music is shit. She goes, "You're a musicist." I was like, yeah, I am a musicist because one, I've been listening to fucking music for pretty much the 40 years that I've known you, and you've been doing the same. We've heard it all.
Hey, I know what I like. I know what I like.
And they were whiny.
Oh no!
And not only that, they were trying to do that whole post-punk thing too, and doing the growl thing. Even his fucking growl sounds whiny.
Oh,
I was just like, oh man.
See, I don't get how bands like that get on. God, shit like that. You got fucking bands that can pull it off like not saying anything.
No, I get what you're saying.
There's a lot of other bands out there. Like look at Steel Panther when they're fucking. That time they came 3 times and they got the Spitfires open for them. There's a band that can fucking deliver every fucking time.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. No, but the tour was the 3 of them going around. For some reason, I've never heard of this band before, and I'm like, fuck, maybe they're local or something. I don't know. But I did, and then their sound sucked. No bass player. So they didn't even have a full band.
But they had some guy in the back playing, or they were playing
or a backing track, which means that they're not actually fucking playing.
Exactly.
It means that they're just playing to the fucking earpiece. Fucking they're karaoke.
Yeah, the karaoke band.
Yeah, it was. I was just like, when I clued into that, I was like, so I saw them come out, and I'm like, oh, they don't have a bass player. Maybe they just don't have a bass player. I knew nothing about this band. And then when I actually hear a bass playing, I was just like, no.
I think maybe it could have been a guitar with a fucking pedal.
No, I looked it up later because I had to know.
Yeah, did you?
So I'd come into this fucking informed.
Well, that's good because it pissed me off too.
And I was just like, okay, so, and they mentioned it in the show. They said something about their bus breaking down or something like that, and that they had to fly to the show and all this other shit. And then
they were telling you that?
Yeah, they're talking about it, and I'm like, oh, so I
guess you left the bass player behind.
You know, they have feelings too. They just don't fucking stand there and count to fucking 4.
No, we fucking don't.
No, it was just but overall, the Used, good stage presence. Rise Against, good stage presence. A little bit preachy at sometimes.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not reasons, excuses. So, overall, I would say it was a good show. Not the best show I've ever been to.
Not the worst, though.
No, I would still say it wasn't the worst show. only because I didn't play it, so that means it wasn't the worst show. So yeah, other than that, I would say don't forget there is some shows coming up. This Friday, Just Off the Grid is playing at White Hart.
White Hart. Where's White Hart?
It's in Surrey, South Surrey.
Surrey. So Surrey, White Rock.
In a week from now, or in a couple weeks, August 6th, Lachinga's playing.
Oh, cool.
Out at the Wolf Bar.
Oh, nice. In Maple Ditch.
Yeah, and I have some things to do. What the fuck do you have to fucking do? It's fucking 9 o'clock on fucking Monday. What does anybody have to do? That's why we do the show on fucking Monday.
All right, buddy. We love you, but you know what? You owe us one. You owe us a whole fucking sit through one of our shows. As painful as it fucking is.
We should fucking make them sit.
We should make them sit right here.
Right here. And he's not allowed to talk.
Yeah, you should come right here. You should join our show. Come right here.
Yeah.
See our first special guest.
Yeah.
Or guest, I don't know how special.
No. It would be special.
Hey.
I did listen to a lot of new music. I listened to, for some reason, well, just because the band turned 40, Anthrax released, they re-recorded a lot of their singles and things like that.
Oh, cool.
A little bit faster, a little bit heavier. And then they made 3 videos for the album too.
Really?
One of them I watched. I watched all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that I watched was they redid "Bring the Noise" without Flavor Flav. It ain't there. Like Public Enemy doesn't have anything to. Something happened. I don't fucking care what happened between Chuck D and Flavor Flav, but something happened, and it's just not there. It's
not the same.
It's not the same. It's really that song really reminded me of when Ice-T teamed up with Slayer.
Oh yeah.
So it was a little bit more like that than it was more of the.
I was watching.
The rap.
Sorry, dude. Speaking of Ice-T, I was watching on the Facebook page there. And there's a fucking Megadeth song that they did with Ice-T on there.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? You
Yeah.
listened to that as well? Yeah.
I've seen it. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. It's the second single from their upcoming album. Yeah, I gotta listen to that. Maybe I'll put it on the list of things that I'm gonna do. Yeah, look at this. Joe is working and listening.
Barney.
I'm gonna actually fucking call you out, Barney.
Working and listening.
You don't actually have to watch
Doing
it.
stuff and listening.
What else is there?
I don't know.
A bunch of albums that came out this year or this week. Pantera's first album, 1990. AC/DC Back in Black came out in 1980. Metallica came out in 83. Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All, yeah.
And Trash came out this week in 89. This week.
Well, cool. Fuck, I remember when that album came out, man. I fucking went out and I had the about the vinyl of it.
I remember that. Yeah. The big
fucking, the old fashioned vinyl. Yeah.
It was
and that was the first Alice Cooper show I seen.
I really wish I would have seen that one.
And then I found it. Then it came out on fucking DVD or video VHS at the time.
Who opened that one?
Great White, buddy.
Oh fuck!
Great
now
fucking
I really
White.
wish I would have seen that because you know what? I need to see a 20-minute fucking version of One Bit Twice Shy.
Crazy bitch.
I need to see.
That's Great White's Crazy Bitch.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was the one because they're up there doing their fucking gay little thing. Okay, buddy. Jack Russell. Who the fuck names himself Jack Russell? Come on. The fucking dog's Jack Russell. But anyways, me and Chris Preddy and Barney went to this one. And fucking Barney's standing right in the middle. I looked over at Chris Preddy. He looked over at me. And we just went, and we lifted fucking Barney up. And Barney's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Put me. Well, it was too late. He lifted that. He's already fucking gone. He's getting walked down the front. And then yeah, the fucking, I guess the guard came and took him. He just put him back in.
I just remember this because this was 1989 or 89, 90.
Yep.
And talking to you the next day after the show,
mm-hmm.
What happened at the show?
Barney got picked up. That was really it.
No, but something else happened at that show. We've talked about it before in the show.
Oh, you're going to have to remind me of it again.
No, you smoked your first joint.
No, that was Motley Crue.
Was that Motley Crue?
That was Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls.
Oh, was that Girls, Girls, Girls?
Yeah. And then they had the Coliseum, and they fucking passed the fucking joint got passed right down the fucking road.
Oh, okay, so that was Girls, Girls, Girls. So that was like
87, 88.
80. We must have been in high school, so it was about 88. The album came out in 87. So
yeah, so that would be grade 7. Yeah, so by
the time we hit grade 8, and I just remember hearing about that the next day, and I was like, fuck, you are the coolest guy I fucking know. You smoked a joint. You took a hit from a doobie.
From about 20 other people's dirty fucking mouths.
Yeah, and you didn't get COVID.
I did get COVID, that's right.
I was just like, yeah.
That's probably why I've never gotten COVID. I'm fucking immune system's so up there.
Oh, have we talked about the new Anthrax? I'm a bit disappointed myself that it's a live album, not originally anticipated. I haven't listened to the whole thing. I've only listened to a couple of them, Joe, and it was just re-recorded. It's heavier, it's faster, and I have a little bit of OCD listening to songs that I've been listening to that are
20 years old or whatever,
or 30 years old. So I'm listening to like songs like Antisocial, and it's heavier, it's faster.
It's one of my favorite Anthrax songs.
It just popped in my head because of the fact that it's like from 89, 90, somewhere around there. And I'm like, fuck, this is wrong. There's like, I listened to it and I was just like, there's things that it's just not right.
What, to redo?
Yeah.
I know, Dust Talk Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. Shouldn't have fucking redone that one.
No.
The shit. You're old now. You can't do it like you used to.
No.
I'm talking Twisted Sister, not Anthrax. Anthrax is still fucking, Scott Ian can still fucking shred.
That guy fucking gives it. Last time I saw him was when they opened up for Slayer in Abbotsford.
Really? They opened up for Slayer?
Yeah, it was. We went, you and I, and everybody went to Alice Cooper the night before.
Yeah.
And then me and Mrs. Aaron went to see Slayer, Anthrax, and Death Angel the next night in Abbotsford.
Oh, they're both in Abbotsford. That's right.
No, Alice Cooper was at the Orpheum in Vancouver.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, this was way back.
Okay.
And I still can't believe to this day that I saw Slayer, which was it's Slayer.
Yeah.
You know, they have songs like albums, Rain and Blood, Haunting the Chapel,
South of Heaven, World Painted Blood.
You know, there was a little bit of me that was at well over 40.
Yep.
That was disappointed that there was no Christians out there picketing with signs.
It's not the right times anymore.
It's like I'm like, has Abbotsford really evolved?
No, they just
You
don't
just-
really care
just-
anymore.
Even though they got a church on every corner, it's just like, well, we got our churches on every corner, so, well, we're not going to go picket the Slayer. I'm like, fuck's sake, you need to fucking picket this shit. I need to fucking go to this. I need to see that.
I know,
once
I
in my
was
life.
like, ever since I've been going to Mass, I wanted to go and cross a fucking picket line. It's like,
Oh,
fuck
fuck yeah,
is
dude.
everybody?
They're never there. Like, fuck. Like,
You think maybe they fucking hire picketers to go out there?
I have heard of that shit before.
Have you?
Yes, I've heard of in music
Mm-hmm.
and in politics, but we don't do politics.
We don't do politics here.
No, but I've heard of it about things about people.
Over politics, going and start a rally against the other.
Yeah, you go against and you.
Right.
But you're really with this. You're really with the lefts, but you're
Right.
at a rights and
Right.
you're yelling
Kind
shit.
of get it.
Yeah. Have you embraced the good music? It was. They did embrace it, and the fact is, well, the funny thing is I remember this one. I was all ready to. It's like 3:00. It's quitting time, but there was an opportunity to put a couple hours in of overtime. You send me a text. This is about 8 years ago. You send me a text, and you're like, dude, I just got tickets to Megadeth.
Oh, fuck, I remember that.
I'm like, fucking, I dropped my shit.
Oh, that, yeah.
Where I stood.
Gigantor.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. Yeah.
With Black Label
Black Label
and
Society.
Disturbed.
Yeah, that's right. Disturbed didn't play that one.
Disturbed played that one.
I just remember Black Label and fucking Megadeth.
Yeah. Well, by the time we were able to get there, because the show started at like 4:30 or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it was crazy. And then all of a sudden, I just know at like 3:00, 3:30ish, you're like, I got tickets handed to me by a customer to go to Megadeth. I was like, and he's like, I got like 6, 7 tickets or whatever it was, and I'm like, fuck, I just dropped all my shit. Where I was like, see you tomorrow. You clean this up.
I remember that one. That was fucking awesome.
And I was so excited. This is a true story. I was so excited. I went home. I got changed, everything like that. I forgot my wallet at home, but for some reason, I had cash in my pocket. I don't know why. And I did. But I forgot my wallet at home. And this is the only time that I've ever done this. And this is probably the only time I've ever been able to do this. So back in those days, 8 years ago, shows in Abbotsford, for some reason, they had to end at 10.
Yeah.
They can go to 11 now.
Okay, they know.
Yeah. But for some reason, it went till 10. And that was my first show at Abbotsford, and you're like, no, Motley Crue played here, and they ended at 10 as well. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they did play there.
Megadeth only played an hour. I was like, fuck, they're going on at 9, right on. They're gonna play a 2-hour set. It's gonna be good. No, they played an hour, and that was it. And I was like, fuck this shit. And then so we went across the street to the pub. Because I was pulling some Blackie Lawless shit and saying, I don't want to go home.
I want to go home.
And you're like, and it was just packed anyways. The place was just, I don't know what lineup she's talking
I
about.
think she's talking about Disturbed, Black Label, and Megadeth.
Yeah. Newstead was supposed to play with his band.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I remember that.
But he would have been playing at 4:30, and he pulled out at the last second.
We missed that, though.
Yeah, he ended up, and I don't think he's played since. He's
got
got some health issues.
Well, we got there about the Disturbed.
I think we got there about 6 to 7ish.
Yeah, about Disturbed.
Yeah,
because I do remember
watching Disturbed. I do remember watching. I think what was the band that not Dimebag was in, but the other one.
Vinnie Paul.
Vinnie Paul. What was he in?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We caught the ending of Hell yeah.
Were they playing that night?
They were playing that night. Hell yeah. It was Newstead, Hell yeah, Disturbed, Black Label, then Megadeth.
Right. Gigantor.
The Gigantor. And we caught the ending of Hell yeah. And then all the Disturbed.
And all Black
I went
Label.
home and took a piss, took a nap. Well,
Zach was doing a solo.
Took a solo.
He came back and his solo was still going.
Yeah.
Just ending.
Yeah. And then Megadeth.
Didn't you take fucking Nate's fucking wristband?
Yeah, some dude came up and
No,
he's
it was
like,
Nate.
Was
It was
it?
like- yeah, it was fucking.
he's like, oh man, I'm fucking tired. He's like, who wants this? I'm like, right here.
And you fucking slipped it onto your fucking wrist the way you fucking went.
Yeah, he's like, I got a wristband, and he slips it off his hand. I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I'm gone.
See you later, fuckers.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, we're even talking about now.
Gigantor.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I had no wallet, but I had a bunch of money in my pocket for some reason. I think I went to the bank. I hit the bank or something on the way home. And but for some reason I left my wallet at home. We walked because of the fact that there was this crazy fucking traffic trying to get out of that building. We decided we were going to go across the street to Finnegan's
Drink.
and drink
Then drive.
and then drive. It's not drink and drive; it's drink then drive.
That's
It's
right.
totally legal. In Finnegan's was a good friend of the show, Miguel Gisano,
Oh yeah.
is doing his fucking
it's fucking
jam night.
Yeah.
Is jam night. And
Dirk Diggler.
Dirk Diggler. So he's doing Dirk Diggler across the street from Gigantor at the same time. It just happened that way. It was not planned. But they actually carded me. And they said we can't let you in without any ID. But I fucking called out. I said, I know Miguel. I'm with the band.
Yes, you did. Yes, that does come back to me. I do remember.
And they were like, and I was like, fuck, I don't like. Only when I've been drinking have I ever been able to pull out such shit out of my ass.
Yeah, what you did. Yeah, I'm with Miguel.
Yeah, and they let us in.
Oh, okay.
They're like, we can't let you in without any ID. And I'm like, but I got money. I'm willing to drink, and I know the band.
Do I look like an 8 fucking T? You fucking goof.
I'm like, yeah, fuck, go in, whatever. And we went in. It was fucking awesome.
It was.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Just stupid shit that we've done. For those of you,
Fuck yeah, I couldn't even remember any of that until you just fucking said it all. It's all coming back.
it pops back into my head every once in a while. Like just now, because we were talking about that show. So those of you that are, as we wind down, those of you who are watching on the YouTube, or even those of you watching on the face page, go to the YouTube channel.
Like Jenna and Joe. Go like us.
There's 6 people watching right now. So
2 of them are us.
Oh, fuck, we are. So go over to the YouTube. You hit that like and subscribe.
No, I believe they say smash that subscribe button. That's what they say. Fucking smash it.
You know more than I do.
Yep, I'm learning the lingo.
Yeah.
So I connect with you people out there in fucking internet land.
Yeah, so go there, like and subscribe us so that other people will watch us. We only do this for your entertainment.
Only. Not for any of our personal gain.
No, because basically this is the same conversations that we have
every time,
but we just put it on camera now.
Yeah, on camera.
So yeah, so do that. Like and subscribe on the YouTube. I don't know. It's like some sort of
glasses. Cheers.
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 Yeah, do us the solid so that we can do you the solid.
Solid like feces.
And then don't forget to come back next Monday when we'll do this all again.
All fucking again for your entertainment. And Barney, you better be fucking back here.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you've been up to. I want to hear what you've been up to.
The last time I talked to him, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to the fireworks."
Well, how were those fireworks? Tell me. I'm concerned. I want to know. Let me live through you.
Yeah, and for those that are watching live, those that are watching later on the toilet that you won't admit to, but I'm glad that I helped you move the bells.
We get rid of last night's dinner like nobody else.
We briefly talked about this, and we will probably never talk about it again because people don't know this, but Chris sits down here and he sits here for 10 minutes until the show starts. We don't even talk to one another.
No, we don't fucking talk to each other.
It's the fucking truth. He just sits here.
Yeah, he fucking said to me, he says to me today, he says, oh, hey, Bo, I was writing this down. He's writing his notes there about fucking gimmicks. I said, I don't want to say fucking nothing, man. I gotta set it off for the people. Gotta set it off for the people. Everything we gotta do has to be
then the conversation is just
it's done. It's done.
We've had it.
We've had it. There's no point. Doing it anymore. We do it for you.
Yeah. So I think the next show,
next Monday, we'll go with what you said to me, which was bands that have good studio albums. But suck balls live.
Or do good live.
Or do good live. Or
That you watch, what you hear on the album is what you see on stage.
Yeah, let's rephrase it. You get the fucking album. You like the fucking album. You want to go see them live. Do they suck or are they fucking awesome?
Okay, that was a problem with the show that I went to on Saturday. Not to make the show keep going.
Oh, fuck, whatever. Ain't my problem.
But, so, 2021, Rise Against brought out an album, which is what they're on tour for.
Mm-hmm.
They only played one song off the new album.
Well, it's because don't most people want to hear shit off the old albums?
Yeah, which it goes back to, everybody was, listening to,
But could they do it, though?
I think they could have added.
Stop. We're saving that for next time. We're not getting into that conversation now.
Yeah, that is a good for live show.
Because we could do a whole fucking another hour on that. And waste your time even fucking more.
Yeah.
But
I don't think you need to crap that much.
I don't think so either. If you need to crap that much, you got a fucking problem. You need to see a doctor.
Yeah. I am not a doctor. I just play one on TV.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a school sophomore. I got a doctor.
Yeah.
We gotta
I forget. We gotta do that.
Thumb it up, us.
Yeah.
Vic says it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna push all those buttons and do all these things.
Oh, here I come. Here's Chris.
I'm angry. Look at me. Yeah, do the like and subscribe to Facebook.
No, like and subscribe fucking YouTube.
Or YouTube.
If you're on Facebook, if you're already on fucking Facebook, if you already like and subscribe.
My drinks are empty. I don't know what I'm saying.
My high's coming down. I'm the fucking brains of the operation.
Yeah, now he's the brains.
It kind of goes like this. But there's that one point, that one golden point where we're on the same wavelength.
It's like at 8:30.
Fucking magic.
Yeah, right 8:30 the show fucking gets good. And then all of a sudden it just goes to shit.
Oh.
Good shit.
That's right. Full circle.
Yeah, so I did not read that properly. And can't pull it off live. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, can't. Fucking stupid goddamn Google won't disappear. Fuck the Google.
Yeah, so who can't pull it off? I know I have some already.
I know some. I know a few too. That's why I asked the fucking question. To make life fucking easy. I didn't even think about it. But we're not going to get into it now. Yeah. We could easily get into it now.
Easily.
But that would take another 3 drinks and another bong to get through.
Yeah, we don't have that.
We don't have that right now.
Wasn't paid today. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in once again. And I can't apologize for any of this ever.
Not my fault. You're doing it all
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah, it is. So tune in next time when
Yeah, my balls are sticking in my leg.